it seems like guys like myself in Austin really missed out on a fun time.
It was awesome, man. Ireland's a really cool city. I'm sorry, Ireland's a really cool country. Dublin's a really cool city. It's really fun. The Guinness is different over there, I will say. That is true. I heard that many times before. Whenever it's very true. Beautiful scenery, great people, good atmosphere. It felt like an NFL Sunday, like it did when you got down there on Sunday. It felt like a legitimate game that would be happening anywhere in another city. So it was a really cool experience to cover an international game. The festivities about it, how kind of a city and a country, really, in Ireland's case, kind of came together. Like, for example, on Saturday, I went across Ireland to Galway on the west coast, which is about 2.5, 3 hours away. And even there, they had signs up and they had different things that they were celebrating, and there were events happening in every city and town. It was really cool to see that. So it was really fun to actually immerse yourself kind of in that experience. So yeah, very cool country, very cool city, and very cool experience considering the first NFL game in Dublin.
It also seems like the team and the commissioner would like to see them go back and play at Croke Park. Is that something we should anticipate down the line?
Yeah, that's going to happen. I mean, let's be real, Donnie. Where Goodell also said on Saturday that the idea is once 18 games come, every single team is going to play an international game every year. And so what's really probably going to end up happening is the Steelers right now have 4 areas where their international marketing rights are: Ireland and Northern Ireland, Germany, and Mexico. What's probably going to end up happening is they're probably going to end up rotating between those 3. I mean, I think that's reasonable to expect now. Maybe in different areas of the country, in some of those cases, like Croke Park, obviously for Dublin makes sense, but there are other stadiums around Ireland that you could maybe play in if you really wanted to. Certainly Germany's bigger country, Mexico, big country. You can try and fit things in there, but that's probably what's going to happen, right? Like the home game years, the Steelers will alternate between Ireland, Mexico, Germany, and then who knows where they would go on a road game year, but they'll be back in Ireland at some point. And it may be sooner than you think, not, in the next like 4 or 5 years, but would not surprise me if it's, in the 2030s at some point they're back there.
Yeah, I mean, and I know that they were a dozen years between playing a game on international soil this time around. It was 2013 the last time that they did that. I do not expect it to go another dozen for a team and a brand like the Pittsburgh Steelers. I wouldn't be stunned if, I don't know, like I'm thinking they're going to play another international game by 2030. Hell, they may even play 2.
They're going to play one by 2028. I would bet on that. I would. And that's because Mexico really wants the Steelers. And I think that's, the Mexico game has not been able to happen because the Estadio Azteca is getting renovations for the World Cup next year. But next year, that game is going to be back on the schedule. And the Steelers, either in 2027 or maybe in 2028, they have a really fun kind of gauntlet in 28, Donnie. They face the Cowboys and the Dolphins that year. Both those teams pretty popular in Mexico and both have marketing rights there too. I think of both those matchups really appealing to the NFL. I mean, listen, I think if Estadio Azteca had been available, I think the Steelers probably would have gone to Mexico first. So I think they're going to be in Mexico soon enough. And then you don't even know on a road game, right? I mean, next year they play the Jags. Who knows? Maybe they're in London next year. Like, it's completely kind of random sometimes on the road game side of things, but they're going to be international probably sometime within the next 3 years. I would guarantee that.